Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Profit at Web for one more learning video tutorial. And today we are going to fetch historical data utilizing ANT-A3 API in Python. Okay, uh, to understand this stuff, you need to follow the previous video of mine. Okay, so if you just go with call entire NSA option chain data, it will be helpful. Okay, so you will understand the thing which I am talking about, and you can look out from the playlist. So at least three videos have been done related to new and A3 API. Okay, so what you can do, if you are looking for the code, getting with the option chain data, getting with the session data, you can follow this profitdataweb.com. Okay, so if you just click on this one, you will get the link. Just go with profitdataweb.com, and at first you will see this page. Okay, and even you can search for profit data as and A3 API. Okay, and if you don't have an account, all you have to do is open online Allies Bro trading account and just click on this open my free account now. Okay, so it will get you this eKYC. Just go with the mobile number and click on the assisted account opening if you are looking for the assistance from the Allies Blue. Otherwise, you can get started, and with Aadhaar and the PAN card, you will be able to open this Allies Blue account. Okay, and if you want to partner with Allies Blue for that reason also, you can contact me direct by WhatsApp. Okay, and the link is available here. Okay, so if you just click on this one, you can just come out for trading account as well as partnership with Allies Blue. Okay, so both things are available. So right now, say suppose if I go with this stuff, I explained how you can get with the option chain data. Now we will go with same with historical data. Okay, so let's proceed this stuff. So first of all, I think you need to understand certain the documentation. So we just we can proceed with stating as version 2 API. Okay, so all you have to do is add v2 API, okay, before the dot, and after the https double slash, just hit the enter and you will get the documentation. Okay, now what you can do, you can go with the reference libraries, so the code is available. And for the historical data, what other things are available, how you can call the minute wise data and how things are available, so it will show you. So most important thing is this resolution. Okay, how it is going. So 1 minute and 1 date is on. So from 1 2 3 4 5 like that we can go. Okay, so you can check the chart, and from that you can come to know that what are the resolution is available. Okay, so let's go with the stuff. So as of right now, what you need to do is you should have an URL. Okay, so authentication is important. So if you go with the first part is after the introduction, the authentication is there. So and this API will be available, means app code, the URL is important. So before that, getting into this, you need to be logged in, okay, in your account, and after this pass this your API key. Okay, without any string and all, just pass your API key instead of this API key. Okay, so if you passed, it will redirect, and you will get this kind of auth code. Okay, so this is my auth code. So as you can see, and I pasted here. So I'm going to utilize this auth code, and with that I will generate the session ID and I will get the historical data. Okay, so let me show you how can we go this stuff. So we can ask for as of trade and get all of the details. So it's better we just contain at the first this from trade. So this is the main library of Allies Blue, trade master dot trade sync, and you have to import stars. So you have to import each and everything, and our config credentials are available in dbm, okay, which is inbuilt in Python, so it is easy. So you have to call the if username is required, so all you have to say username, uh, import dbm. So first of all you just have to name the db, so it will be db equals dbm dot open, and you have to mention your wherever you stored your file. So I stored in aliasdb, and I will read in this way. So I can say db of username. I just give the same name variable with the string, so it should not get conflict. If it gets, you can change. So just decode, and after this, what you can do is get with the API secret. Okay, so just call this as a db of API underscore secret, which was our secret key dot decode parentheses. Okay, so this is how you need to go, in which our authentication code is also required, and all we have to give it in this trade. So it will be trade equals trade hub. Okay, and this in this trade hub, first of all this user id will be there, so which is our username, and our auth underscore contains of auth and capital C code. Okay, so whatever it is available, I just copied and kept in a single string, so that is you need to follow. And after this, all you have to say secret underscore key, which will be our API secret. Okay, so all of the things have been mentioned in my first video, so please do check it out how to get all the stuff. And after that, you just have to get the session ID, so we can print the session ID. If it goes well, then we can easily call our the historical data session underscore id parentheses. Okay, so let's print this stuff, and if any error is there, a comma, spelling, any mistake, it will show us. So as you can see, I'm able to get the session ID, and we will proceed further right now. Okay, so after this session ID, what we can do is we need to get with our if you take it out this, till it will print. Okay, if you are in id, it might won't until it will call. Okay, so you just have to get with this your trade. So your trade is good right now, so we have to call with our, we can say as a data. So all we have to say is trade dot h will be capital historical, okay, data. And from the previous video of pi a3 alias below, if you follow, you need to know that you have to give first of all instrument, and in instrument we have to give this as uh, trade, okay, dot get underscore instrument. Okay, just simple. And here you have to give the exchange will be our exchange dot nse, so it is not enough for nse, and instead of underlying you have to give as a symbol. So we'll go with the Tata Steel, and to make it easy further, we just give it the comma here, and not after this, and we have to call this our this resolution. So it will be resolution, and we just go with the 1 minute data. And the next step will be our from date and to date. So all you have to do is from date, that will be date time dot now parentheses. Okay, so I have done this several times. If you watch profit at a web video, you know what I'm doing here. So days equals, we'll go with at least 7 days. Okay, and the next thing is to date, so that will be date time dot now parentheses. And one more thing which we have to give is indices, so we say indices equals false. and we can print this stuff. But before, we need to mention some of the libraries which is we have been imported from datetime. So we can say from datetime import datetime comma time delta. That's it. Okay, we'll try this stuff and print, and we'll see what we are getting here. So just see a printed data, and I hope I'm. So here I called straight, so I'll have to say get. So that will be great. From date and to date time. Okay, and now let's run this. So as you can see, I got my data, and at least 7 days data in 1 minute I got. And you can go with as 1 2 3 like that. So if I'm looking for as a 3 minute chart, I can give this. Okay, so let's run this and see. Okay, so I got this data, and one more changes which is required. So if we go with the days, okay, so we can say as a day, and we can face the data. And if in same category set, so you can try this from your site. I'll paste this code in my website, and the link will be available in the description. So check this out, and follow the previous video of mine. Even if you get to this URL which I will give you below, links, and try from your side. If you get any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me direct by WhatsApp. Thank you.